However, I might as well just do it once. I picked up my behind the door organizer from Michaels. This was free because I had a coupon, had a $35 coupon. So I was able to get this for free. And crazy me decided that I might as well just paint the door white so that I don't have to uninstall it if I'm going to paint it eventually white anyway. So I'm not going to show you the whole process. I'm going to save you that part just because I don't want this video to be long. So here goes the brown door. And I'm done. I got this at Michaels. It is 58.5 inches long, 18 inches in width, and 6.6 inches wide, which is perfect. And I like it because it's made of plastic. All right, and it's by Simply Tidy. Those of you wondering, it came with the option to hang it over a door or to screw it into the wall. So the option is if you want to hang it over the door, you have this, but obviously this is double the size of how wide my door is, or the depth I should say, so I can't use it. So the other option is where these two lines are, you snap it off and then you use this bottom portion only to drill it into the wall. So that's what we're gonna do. And there we are, finally finished. Plenty of space. So I have like my tools for my printer to clean the computers. It's my husband's stuff too, but I can also use it. Glue stick, tape, and here I have some ribbons. I want to fill this with ribbons. Lens wipes, tape for the sublimation, Cricut, sublimating mugs, and thermals. So it is about 2 weeks later. I actually did the other side of the door. I didn't leave it brown. And I'm going to be changing out these handles to black modern handles. So that is done. The next thing I want to move on to in my craft room is organizing my paper better. As you can see, I have the different types of paper separated by a pink cardstock with a post-it, but that's not very efficient. Come on in, Bella. Come on, you got it. All right. So it's not very efficient. It's actually more of a headache because I have to keep reorganizing it. So I actually purchased some paper organizers from Amazon. So I'm going to be reorganizing the space and making it easier for me to use. These are the acrylic organizers I got from Amazon. They came in a set of 4. The reason why I got these is because not only are they stackable, but they're stackable in the portrait shape, not landscape, being that I have to fit it on that little cart and I don't want it wide like this, which is landscape. These you can do portrait. So that was very actually helpful and beneficial. See, so I would stack it that way and it's just going to be a lot easier, streamlined, and make my life just a lot more simple. Okay, so I'm going to remove this paper. to label them. I'm going to do it by weight. Obviously I want to find a better labeling system, but for now, I'm going to use my Post-it. I want to do the heaviest at the bottom. So 110 pound cardstock. Go at the bottom, and I didn't know there were so many different types of paper until I did. The next kind of paper we have is 67 pound cardstock. So we're going to go from highest and greatest to least. Here by the window, I have 40 pound paper. So it's a lighter cardstock. Just use two. I wonder if I can fit a fourth. This one's slightly taller, but I don't know if it's gonna fit. Alright, so it's a little tight, but it fits because I do have two more types of paper I want to put here, and I'll squeeze in another one here as well. After 32 pound is 24 pound, and this is regular copy paper. It's a slightly heavier. I use this one for notebooks. So actually this one I'm gonna put on top because it's not open yet. And this one's gonna go here. Okay. I'm just gonna pull it out a little, move it over. Slide it. Just might have to push it a bit. And let's see. A little shove, it gets in there. For the last one, I have my 7 by 9.25 paper, and this is 120 GSM. It's a very thin cardstock. This is good if you're making notebooks or planners. I don't even really have to label this one because I can see this is the only one of its size. So that one I'm just gonna leave as is. So this is what it looks like after. Way more organized, a lot easier to use. All right, so I did that little corner over there, and as you see, I have more carts in the closet, which I'm gonna be reorganizing this summer. Then, if you come over here, it's a little mess because I was working last night. I was making things last night, and I have a lot of mistakes, a lot of paper mistakes. So I have this whole pile here of paper mistakes, which I didn't throw out because I'm gonna reuse them. I'm gonna create something out of them. I also have mistakes right there. I have mistakes right here with the 7 by 9.25 paper, and right now I have them in these kind of paper holders that are standing up and just in a pile right over there. But I want to make it look cleaner, and I don't want to put any shelving here. I don't want to hang things on the wall. I want to try to keep this space as clean as possible. So, and as you can see underneath, I also have a lot of storage and space here. I can't use this space, well, because I mean, my cute fur babies, they have to lay near me wherever I am. One of them is in the living room. You can see I put the storage here. This desk only came with this, which I use to laminate, and I do utilize the space. I purchased this separately, which is full, but I just need storage for papers. So with these two sides here, I actually found a storage that can slide right underneath with wheels where I can put all the mistakes that I've made. And I was just so happy to find this. It's so creative. It's very similar to the behind the wall storage It's very similar to this in that it is white and it's plastic, easy to put together. So each one looks like this. It's plastic. Okay. And I really like that it does have a tilt to it so that all the paper can tilt, you know, like to one side. So this is the top part. You can see the little compartments. Apparently this is a tissue holder, but I can pretty much use it for whatever I want. This will be at the very top. And the steps are very easy. Comes in one little sheet of paper. You have all the pieces. Do the base. Snap everything in, put on the wheels, and then that's the final piece. So that's what we're going to be sliding right into there. I'll give the directions to Mama. I need the directions. Come on. No, Bella. Give the directions to Mama, okay? Mommy needs that. Mommy needs it. Bella. No. Give it to Mama. Give it to Mama, baby. You want a treat? Oh, all right. Now that I got my directions back from Bella, we have all the pieces here. No like tools required, which is another plus. So here we go. Here's the pieces. And now she's trying to hide her doggy cookie somewhere. Of course, she's going to try to hide it right in the middle of my stuff. Right, so here are all the pieces, and here we have it. It was simple to put together, a little pressing and pushing, but no tools. For the top part, this is what the compartments look like. I decided not to use this for tissue because this size, we don't actually have tissue boxes here in the US that come in that size. So I'm just gonna store things there. And then as you can see from the side, this is the flat part, and then this part is what goes slanted outward, which is how the papers will be laying. It is on wheels. It is extremely lightweight. You can wipe it down when needed. So now I can take all these papers here, these mistakes here, and this huge pile of mistakes right here, and I can put it all into there and just slide it right under my desk.